Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always. The subject of today's video is discussing Crystal Palace 1, West Ham 1. Before I go through that, I just want to give my condolences to the family of Mabel Arnold, the 102-year-old West Ham supporter who died recently. So my heart goes out to the family. And I was hoping we'd have a bit more of a positive video and game to talk about, but unfortunately not. So as always, let's start off with the team sheet. Exactly the same as against Liverpool. So we had Fabianski in goal, Fredericks at right back, Ogbonna and Diop as the centre back pairing, with Cresswell out on the left, with Noble, Rice and Snodgrass, Antonio and Anderson making up the midfield, with Hernandez up, aka Chicharito, up front. On the bench was Adrian, Masuaku, Zabaleta, Obiang, Diangana, I should say, Carroll and Arnautovic. Now, the first half was very, very good. We were absolutely on the front foot. Very, very good chances from both sides, to be 100% honest with you. We had a corner within 90 odd seconds, so we were really pushing at and really trying to get something out of the game. But it just didn't seem to come to fruition. We had some good chances. Antonio had a very, very good game, but in terms of the chances for the game, Snodgrass, Hernandez had a good couple of chances he could have easily scored from in the first half. So we were trying, but we were making the chances. It just wasn't working, unfortunately. But come to the 25th minute, we have a free. I think it came from a corner. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely in a dead ball in, and we had some very interesting clearances, shall we say. And Anderson's free kick, if I remember correctly, went into the box, went into Rice, tried to get it into there as well, and Ogbonna with a back clear to clear it, very audaciously playing into Antonio as he was going for it, and their goalkeeper, which I can't pronounce, flapped it and hit Antonio, and it was a penalty. And of course, the man who has scored 52 or 53 penalties for us now, Mark Noble, steps up to the centre circle. I was about to say set up to the plate then. Steps up to the centre circle and puts it into the bottom left-hand corner, and it's 1-0 on the just before the 27th minute. So it's 26 and like 50 odd seconds. And then we just kept going. We tried. We were just on them. Palace had some great chances. I think, if I remember correctly, they had 56% possession of the first half. Palace were playing well. As I said in my preview video, they are playing some good football. They played well. They had a few players that were very, very lucky to stay on the pitch in the full 90 minutes. MacArthur, Milijovic, I think he pronounced that. And who was the other geezer? Bloke who fouled Cresswell. Was it Bambasaka or something like that? Very, very good football in the first half. A proper London derby. Hot challenges going in. Very good tackling going on. Was quite funny to hear because Van Aanholt on the 30-odd minute, I think it was, he was offside, and it was quite funny to hear our supporters singing to the linesman who called the offside, "Where were you Monday night?" That's obviously not gonna. That's gonna ring around for quite a while now. That. And then, so basically, so we went in at the break and it was 1-0 to us, and I thought, good, we're playing very good football, we're playing well. And then second half, Palace's tails were up 100%, and they just came at us, played very good football. It was entertaining. Still an entertaining game of football. Just, there's still some fiery challenges. There was Antonio isn't exactly friends with the Palace supporters at the moment, because basically he was fouled, but the ball went in. The reason why he was rolling around and holding his face down was because the ball hit him square in the face. The Palace supporters at the touchline were giving him some grief, and Noble was interacting with the fans, shall we say, just telling him to calm down, and just like, who are you talking to, me or the ref? That was quite entertaining to watch that. But in terms, So, and then what was it, on the 75th, 76th minute, Louis Zaha scored. Very, very clattered goal. We just seemed to, in the second, I can't put my finger on it. I've been trying to think of this all the way through the game, and it just kind of turned into, it turned into Allardyce style football, you know, just hold on to the lead. And it just didn't, it was just, the spacing was weird, very cluttering up in the penalty box. And I don't know, it was hard to watch. I can't say it was hard to watch. It was a good game of football overall. Tony Gale, who was co-commentating on the stream that I was watching, said it was a good game of football overall from both sides. And it was, you know, but we just didn't seem to have that cutting edge. Really, really didn't. And to basically, just to go on into a bit more detail, Antonio came off on the 73rd minute and Obiang came on in his place. Don't remember seeing Obiang doing all that much. Hernandez came off on the 68th minute and Arnautovic came on, and I think Arnautovic had 3 touches of the ball maximum. It was like almost like we were playing with 10 men to a degree. I'm sure other people that were actually physically at the game may disagree with me. By all means, guys, let me know your thoughts on it. But it just didn't. I didn't see much of a contribution from Arnautovic at all. Yeah, okay, you know, he had a bit of he had a run down the right hand side when a few minutes after he came on and crossed the ball in, but they didn't go anywhere. And there's a few other things, but as I say, I think about 4 touches maximum from him in 22, 23 minutes. It was 4 minutes of added time. So, you know, 25 minutes of performance was just not good enough as far as I'm concerned. Just absolutely not good enough for Arnautovic. Didn't seem, he was running around, don't get me wrong, but he just didn't seem to be at the right place at the right time. And also we had on the 84th minute, Zabaleta came on for Fredericks. Now, Fredericks had a very, very inconsistent game as far as I'm concerned. Played well, defended well, but kept keeping these guys onside. I do understand why, because at the end of the day, he's coming back. He's very, very rusty. This is the second game he's had since he picked up his injury just before Christmas. So I get it. I absolutely get it. He's not 100% up to speed with it. Ogbonna and Fredericks were having words for quite a lot of the second half before Fredericks came off. So Zabaleta coming on worked very, very well. It was too little too late by that point, as I say, because a minute or so after Obiang came on for Antonio, it was 1-1. Massive deflection from Zaha. Zaha's strike on Diop, which caused Fabianski not to get confused with where the ball was going. Fabianski again made some fantastic saves for us. Once again, kept us really, really in the game. Hernandez, as I say, could have had a couple. Creswell was playing brilliantly. You know, Snodgrass had a chance as well. Noble made some sublime challenges. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Ogbonna played okay, I guess, as did Diop. Say Creswell played well. Antonio, I thought was playing well. Just again, his end product wasn't that well. Felipe Anderson was trying. You could see he was trying, but it just wasn't working for him. He had some good runs again, but just didn't seem to work. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Obviously, it's the FA Cup next weekend, so there isn't a game. So I'll try and put a video up if there's anything worth talking about. Otherwise, you will see me for the preview of Fulham on the 22nd on the Friday night. Oh, Sky TV, just stop it. Just really, really stop it. I'm really infuriated the fact that we've had a Monday night and we're now going to have a Friday night. Don't get me wrong, Friday night football is brilliant. You know, we have a few beers, blah, 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 Friday night, whatever. But at the end of the day, it disrupts so many people. So many people. Fortunately for us, as it's a London derby, it's in the second and as many footy weeks. It's not too bad, but I feel sorry for the Liverpool supporters that had to come down on a Monday, take most of the day off on Monday, and most of Tuesday as well, for that matter. And just Sky, just stop it. Anyway, as I say, thank you very much for your time. If you're new around here and you like what I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get first dibs on all the videos. Talking of new subscribers, thank you very much, Helen Ludlow. It's good to see you. Very, very good comments you made on the preview video, and so I'm glad you signed up. Thank you very much for that. If you're new, if you like the video and you feel I deserve it, please hit the like button. And also, by all means, guys, as always, put your comments in the comment section below about what you feel, what happened with the game. Do you feel there was enough passion played or not enough? Can you give me your thoughts of why all of a sudden the second half just wasn't as good as the first? And also, please share this video with anybody that you feel may want to watch it. So in the meantime, guys, undefeated in 2 games now. So yeah, but in terms of the table, we are currently sitting. Where are we? We are currently sitting on 10th. We're 10th, not bad. 26 games, 33 points, minus 7 goal difference. So it's not bad. You know, 2 points out, 2 points from Liverpool and Palace respectively. You know, that's a pretty good going. So thank you very much for your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you hopefully very soon.